Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth lesson in science, and today's lesson deals with a very important topic, and that is water. What do you see in this glass? Can you all see this in my hand? This is a glass of water. Water is very important for all of us. We drink water, we use water for brushing, bathing, cooking, cleaning, everything. So many uses of water. Now this is the liquid form of water. Water, you all see water like this in the natural form. This is the natural form of water, that's the liquid form. Water exists in another form, that is ice, and water exists in another form as vapor, that is water vapor. So water exists in three forms as solid, liquid and gas. Now where do you get water from? You get water from the sea, you get water from the lake, the pond, the river, rain, dam, reservoir, isn't it? Pool, many places that you get water from. So let's get on to the lesson. Chapter 4, water. Write two uses of water and two sources of water. Uses, one is drinking and one is irrigation or agriculture you use in the field. Now the sources of water, from where you get water, you get from rain, you can write rain and you can write river or well. We find water everywhere. It fills the oceans, lakes, rivers and ponds. Now coming to the forms of water, as I told you, water exists in three states: solid, liquid and gas. The solid is ice, the liquid is this natural state of water, and the water vapor is the gaseous form. Water exists in three forms: solid, liquid and gas. It can change from one form to the other. Water is a liquid, so this is the liquid form of water. Now when you keep this water, you place it in the fridge, in the ice tray, it becomes ice cubes. That same ice cube, if you take and keep out for some time, it will melt and become water. So it is interchangeable. That is, it can change from the solid to the liquid and from the liquid to the solid. Now the same water you take in a pan, keep it on the gas and begin heating it. When you begin to heat the water, after some time you will find water vapor rising. That is, water is becoming vapor and rising. So it's the same water that is becoming steam and rising. And in case you put a lid on top of this boiling water, and after some time remove the lid, you will find droplets of water on the inside of this lid. That is, the water droplets or the steam has condensed and become droplets of water. So now you must understand that water exists in three states as solid, liquid and gas, and these three states are interchangeable. That means water can become ice, ice can become water, water can become water vapor too. So you take water in the normal sense as a liquid. When you put it in the refrigerator and cool it, it becomes ice, the solid form. When this ice is brought out, it melts and becomes the liquid again. Now this liquid, that is water, when it is heated, it changes to water vapor or steam. So three states of water is interchangeable. Again, coming back to the topic, forms of water. Water exists in three forms: solid, liquid and gas. It can change from one form to the other. Water is a liquid. It has no shape of its own and takes the shape of the container in which it is kept. If you keep water in a freezer, that is, if you cool water, it will change into ice. Ice is the solid form of water. It has a fixed shape. If you heat water, it changes into water vapor. Water vapor is the gaseous form of water. It does not have a shape. Water exists in three forms: solid, liquid and gas. It can change from one form to the other. Water is a liquid. It has no shape of its own and takes the shape of the container in which it is kept. If you keep water in a freezer, that is, if you cool water, it will change into ice. Ice is the solid form of water. It has a fixed shape. If you heat water, it changes into water vapor. Water vapor is the gaseous form of water. It does not have a shape. Now this liquid water also, if I put it in a glass like this, it takes the shape of the container. If I put it in a cup, it will take the shape of the cup. If I put it in a big bottle, it will take the shape of a bottle. So water has no definite shape of its own. It takes the shape of the container in which it is poured or kept. Next page. Have you observed steam coming out of a kettle in which water is being boiled? Steam is actually water vapor. So when you take a bowl or a saucepan of water and keep it on the gas, it starts boiling after some time and you can see steam arising up. That is nothing but water vapor. Water vapor is evaporating and becoming steam. Now if you cool it, this water vapor condenses back to give you droplets of water. That is why I said in the beginning, this is an interchangeable state of matter for water. Water remains as solid, as liquid and gas, and these three states are interchangeable in water. If you keep a cool tumbler near the steam, you will see water droplets forming in the tumbler. Water vapor has changed into water on cooling. Thus water changes its form on heating and cooling. So what you should do is, at home you can try this. Take a saucepan or a kettle and put some water, keep it on the gas. Please don't do it by yourself, ask your mother or some elderly person to help you. Once it starts, the water starts boiling, from the spout of the kettle, you can see water vapor coming out, the steam coming out. So hold a steel glass very carefully near the mouth of the kettle. You will see the steam that is coming out from the spout of the kettle will condense when it touches the cold surface of the glass and turns to water droplets. That is why I said interchangeable. The steam, that is the gaseous form of water, when it touches a cold surface, it comes back to the natural water itself. With this, I stop the lesson here. The first part of the lesson is over. Please read the lesson thoroughly before we come to the next class. Thank you.